So 2020 really just came up and said, this is the year I'm gonna make you like a movie by Awesomeness Films.
Caitlin was cute, airy, hardly a reason to pop like a zit.
What happened? Caitlin exploded. What? Like a bomb?
No, like a balloon?
What?
Spontaneous is directed by Brian Duffield, it stars Katherine Langford and Charlie Plummer, and it tells the story of Mara and Dylan, two outcast high school seniors who are struggling to cope and survive and deal with the string of spontaneous bloody explosions of their classmates. I really had no idea what to expect going into this movie. It was sold to me under the premise of exploding teenager horror comedy, which to me sounded awesome in like a hokey, silly kind of way, and I was down to check it out based on that. And then I saw Awesomeness Films as the producer and my heart just sank, and if any of you watch pretty much it, you know why. So color me surprised when Spontaneous not only ended up being a really fun movie, but maybe one of the most enjoyable, charming movies I've seen this year. I'm serious, y'all. Spontaneous is a funny movie, yeah, but it's also charming and heartwarming and dark and sad and uplifting all at the same time. It's a mishmash of so many genres, but it never feels the slightest bit unfocused or tonally inconsistent. It's a tonal whirlwind of a film that's justified in being a tonal whirlwind because that's what adolescence is, and Spontaneous is ultimately a film about adolescence. High school's a scary time. You're not sure who you are or where you fit in. Everyone around you is just sort of existing and disconnected from you and in their own little worlds. Kids are assholes, you're dealing with first crushes, first kisses, first loves, first fucks. And among all of that, especially at that age, especially in this day and age where there are school shootings and such high teen suicide rates, you might have to start facing your own mortality at that age. And Spontaneous explores that experience from the mindset of a misanthropic girl who is dealing with these kinds of emotions for the first time. All the fear, confusion, depression, and eventual nihilism that come from the horrors of adolescence and truly realizing for the first time that I am going to die someday. It's scary, but it's all part of growing up, and it's something that we all experience in our own ways. It's a collective trauma that we all share in. And it's not something that we can let hamper our ability to live, and I think that that is a point that this movie hammers home beautifully, effectively, and in a wildly inventive way. Katherine Langford is a gem. I'm no fan of 13 Reasons Why, but I can and will acknowledge that she's a fantastic actor with genuine chops and some really great comedic timing, and she gets to shine here. This actually might be the best performance I've ever seen from her, honestly. Mara as a character is pretty similar to Hannah from 13 Reasons Why in that she's cynical and kind of an asshole, but ultimately deep down you understand because she's just a teenager. She's kind of directionless, and facing the idea of her own mortality forces her to take another look at her life and maybe spiral, maybe do something about it, who knows? Granted, Mara as a character has a lot more charm to her than Hannah did, and she even managed to get me to smile at a few pop culture references that I would normally find annoying. And a big part of why she's so good is that she's playing off Charlie Plummer, who she has excellent chemistry with. I've talked about him in Super Dark Times and The Clove Hitch Killer, and I've said from the beginning that this kid is an awesome actor. He's so talented, and he plays this very specific, awkward but charming type of character so well, and he and Langford play wonderfully off each other in a way that most films wouldn't even get me to smirk at. But god damn it, they're cute. Mara and Dylan are really fucking adorable together throughout the entirety of this film. And it adds an entire other layer of depth to this movie because it's a love story at its core. Spontaneous is a really effective rom-com in addition to being an existential horror movie about growing up, in addition to being a gory splatter comedy about teenagers exploding. It's all of these things mashed together into this beautiful, bittersweet, hilarious genre mashup that I never expected to feel so many feelings from, and I am going to say that Spontaneous is a must-see. I'm not even kidding, y'all. This is like a standout of the year for me. It's so damn cool and weirdly honest, and I loved it a lot. If you want to check it out, it is streaming on VOD right now. I believe it's also coming to DVD in like a month. I would honestly recommend watching it. If you have, please let me know down below. I would love to get a discussion going about it because I am extremely charmed by this film. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, click down there, like, comment, subscribe. There's a Patreon link down in the description if you want to join my 31 Nights of Halloween. That is every night this month on Discord, which you can access through my $5 tier on Patreon. I will be watching a different horror movie every night, and you are all welcome to join me and watch it, talk with me in voice chat, watch it along with me, hear my commentary, just chat about bullshit, whatever you want to do. You could be like any of these cool people right here. I would really appreciate it, but even if you don't, thank you so much for watching anyway, and I will see you all very soon.
At least now you can't say things were so much harder back in my day.
You're right. You have it way worse.